The 2026 job market isn't heading toward a future where human workers are completely replaced by autonomous robots. Instead, current hiring trends show a growing preference for applicants who treat AI as a lever to multiply their own output. Right now, your feed is likely crowded with promises that learning any AI skill is a guaranteed path to a financial goldmine. But the reality of having too many options is paralyzing. You have to decide between starting with basic prompt engineering, building complex automation, or attempting high-level consulting. This graph illustrates the diverging paths professionals face. One path stagnates at the status quo, while the other accelerates as skills are augmented by AI. Choosing a path at random is a high-risk move. Learning an AI skill that doesn't align with your existing background often leads to wasted time and zero return on the effort. To navigate this, you have to understand the core trade-off of the AI economy: accessibility versus leverage. Skills with the lowest barrier to entry allow for the fastest market access, but they also attract the most intense competition. High-leverage skills command premium income, but they require you to have significant foundational expertise before you can even apply an AI tool. Our goal today is to map the top 7 AI skills to your specific baseline talent, so you can choose the path that actually fits your experience. The first category is the creative fast track, which covers prompting, content creation, graphic design, and video tools. These skills have a low barrier to entry, requiring you to learn basic tool interfaces and the specific syntax of a prompt. Mastering these allows you to generate scripts, social media graphics, and video edits at a massive scale. However, because these tools are easy to pick up, freelance platforms are heavily saturated with people offering the same services. This high volume of competition tends to drive down the pricing power for basic, commoditized AI work. To see the true ROI, we plot them on this quadrant chart, measuring the barrier to entry against potential income ceiling. The creative fast-track skills land in the bottom left. They are accessible, but the income ceiling remains tied to commoditized market rates. This suggests that prompt engineering is rarely a standalone career. It functions best as an amplifier for creative skills you already have. Next is the technical multiplier, featuring AI coding and automation tools. These demand a strict starting point. You must have a foundational understanding of code, APIs, or software architecture to use them effectively. Applying AI to a technical foundation creates a massive productivity spike. It allows one developer to manage the workload of a much larger team. This transformation turns a standard technical worker into a highly leveraged 10x developer. The downside is the steep learning curve, which makes these tools nearly impossible for pure beginners to utilize. There is also a risk. If the underlying logic of a project is flawed, the AI will simply generate flawed code at a much faster rate. On our chart, coding and automation move into the middle right space. The barrier to entry is higher, but so is the potential for premium income. AI coding tools will multiply your existing logic, but they cannot invent the logic for you. The highest tier of this economy is the enterprise integrator, which focuses on AI consulting. This work happens at the B2B level, where the focus is on integrating AI systems across an entire company rather than executing small tasks. Success here requires deep business acumen, enterprise sales skills, and systemic understanding of AI technology. Mastering this tier leads to large-scale B2B contracts and the highest income ceiling in the market. In our final look at the chart, consulting sits in the extreme top right corner. It represents the highest barrier to entry and the highest possible financial reward. Navigating long corporate sales cycles requires deep industry authority to establish trust, a hurdle that often outweighs the technical requirements. Consultants must prove the specific financial return these models will bring to a company, rather than focusing on the technical features of the tools. AI is already the present reality of the workforce, and it functions as a multiplier for your existing skills. To ensure you get a return on your time, you need to match your specific starting point to the right path. This decision tree maps the best path forward based on your baseline talent: beginner, technical, or business. For those starting with zero technical background, focus on prompting and content creation to build a portfolio and gain immediate market experience. If you have a technical background, invest in AI automation and coding assistance. These tools make you an indispensable asset to any engineering team. If you are business-minded, the consulting path allows you to translate AI capabilities into a measurable ROI for your clients. Stop trying to learn AI in a general sense. Find the tool that matches your baseline and master it until your output becomes unstoppable.